It's Wednesday, July 28, 2020. This is Las Noticias Online. I'm Estefania Baez. Let's get started. Trump's border wall is not that strong. Tijuana's police officer accused of sexually abusing his stepdaughter. This is Las Noticias Online. The COVID-19 stoplight system in Mexico has generated a lot of confusion in other countries, so here's what you need to know. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the government of Mexico has instituted a weekly traffic light system with 4 criteria that states must meet before proceeding to the next phase of the country's reopening plan. The 4 metrics to determine the colors are 1, the trend in number of new cases, 2, hospital occupancy trends, 3, current hospital occupancy rates, and 4, the percentage of positive cases. If one indicator is red, the whole state will be designated red. The Mexican government updates the state-level designations every Friday. There are 4 colors: red, yellow, orange, and green. In red, only essential business is allowed. In green, all activities are allowed, including schools. So if you're planning to visit Baja and wondering what color the state was designated, is orange. But the state governor, Jaime Bonilla, said that even though the federal government put the entity in another color, only essential activity is allowed at the moment. Meanwhile, in Ensenada, the mayor of the city, Armando Ayala, installed sanitary filters to protect the locals' health. Same situation in Mexicali, which, by the way, is leading COVID cases in the state. The mayor of that city, Marina del Pilar, installed sanitary filters as well right at Calexico's border entry, where travelers from the United States will have their temperatures checked. Additional statewide actions include shutdown of indoor dining rooms and all tasting room, breweries, and bars as COVID-19 cases continue to climb. Same order to worship services, while personal care services as hair salons and barber shops are only able to open, but with extra safety measures in place, including clients must be seen by appointment only. Coronavirus pandemic abruptly shut down cruise operations in Ensenada. The Carnival Cruise Line, which had 34 sailings for the upcoming season, announced it is extending its suspension of future cruises through the end of March 2021. And after 2 years, Juan Manuel, a 28-year-old man, a taxi driver from Tijuana, was arrested following an investigation on the case of Diana Pigeonnote, a 15-year-old girl who disappeared since June 2018. The man was the last person to have contact with the girl, and he's now facing trial. Who is also facing trial is a Tijuana's police officer after his stepdaughter posted a letter on Facebook on March 2020 describing what he allegedly did to her for years. The woman said that he sexually abused her since she was a little girl. 4 months later, since the letter was posted on social media, authorities arrested the 46-year-old man by the name of Carlos Dominguez. We're back in Las Noticias Online. San Diego County health officials have warned at least 3 local churches about having services indoors. The county sent out 3 letters to Skyline Church in La Mesa, Lighthouse Baptist Church in Lemon Grove, and Awaken Church's campus on Balboa Avenue in Kearny Mesa. The letters to Skyline and Lighthouse were very similar, saying indoor services create significant risk of spreading COVID-19, encouraging the churches to move their in-person services outside. Bay Area officials are racing to put together proposals to buy hotels and motels as the state prepares to hand out hundreds of millions of dollars for properties that can be turned into permanent housing for homeless people. The Home Key program, created in the recently passed state budget, will give California cities and counties $600 million to build on another state initiative that has moved thousands of homeless people into hotel rooms during the coronavirus pandemic. In Monterrey, Mexico, citizens are coming together to clean up after Hurricane Hanna wreaked havoc over the weekend. The storm couldn't have come at a worse time as the region reels from spiking COVID-19 cases and deaths. And speaking of Hannah, Hurricane Hannah likely did not knock down Trump's border wall. A video gone viral Sunday said to show a section of the border fence being blown down by Hurricane Hannah was likely taking a month before the storm slammed the South Texas coast, U.S. Customs and Border Protection said on Monday. This was Las Noticias Online. I'm Estefania Baez. Have a good night.